I just wanted to make a quick video to talk about something that happened yesterday. I think so, yeah. Something happened yesterday, right? I went to the gym with a friend, this one girl, and it was a very, it was a good training. It was a good training, but it was afterwards that I really want to talk about, I want to focus on. So as I was walking her back home to her house, we started talking about, okay, now I remember. We were crossing the road and I offered to hold her hand to cross the road as she was walking very extremely slow. So I was gonna basically just not drag her on the road, like literally, but like, so real quick, and she was like, nah, it's alright, but people would read into it anyway. And she's been making comments like that the entire day, because I was with her and some other friends as well for the most of the day, and she just kept on saying things like, oh, people are gonna think I'm a whore, people are gonna this, that, and at some point I just like, after we crossed the road, right, I was just like, bro, like, why do you care about what people are saying? Like, don't let people have control of you. She literally she said, like, there's nothing she can do, that they have control over her. Like, she literally just admitted to being a slave to people's opinions. And I was shocked that someone could even admit that with their full chest, and that someone that was aware that they still chose to be under people's thumb. Like, I was just shocked. I said, what? You know that this is true, and yet you still allow people to get to you like this. She said that, oh, like, my reputation is down the drain already, like, and it's true, like, I deserve it. Just because, right, she also has a habit of sharing people's secrets. A blabbermouth, I guess you could say, or a gossiper, yeah. And she says that it always comes back to her, obviously, because karma, that's how karma works, I guess. That's how karma works. And I just told her, look, like, instead of spreading negative energy out, like, that's the only reason you're receiving negative energy back, because that's what you're putting out into the world. You need to put out more positive vibes. You need to at least even stay away from the ears of gossip, you know what I mean? Keep your ears away from gossip, because that's just, even, like, I understand, like, even just knowing something, like, and then trying to keep it in, like, you want to tell someone else, right? You want to tell at least one person. Like, just holding it in can feel like, that's why I mean, people still tell me things, like personal things, and I would never say it out loud to anybody, obviously. I would never tell people like, personal experiences, but then you just need to be careful of the things that are juicy, you know what I mean? Things that can stir up drama, that can cause drama. Stay away from drama, essentially. That's you'll think that listening to whatever the news is, the gossip is you're listening innocently, but eventually your mouth will be watering to literally tell somebody else. I promise you. If anyone's about to gossip to you, just tell them you'd rather not hear it. Tell them you'd rather not hear it. Or even if they tell you a little bit of the story to try and hook you, just tell them, oh, that's nice, like, let's get back to what we were doing. Change the subject. And over time, when you slowly keep doing that, you'll find yourself, at peace in your heart and your mind, that you don't know all these filthy things about other people, I guess. Because you can talk about somebody, right? You can talk about someone, but in a good light. If it's in a bad light, which most gossip is, or in a rumorous or theoretical manner, like it's never, it never ends well, especially rumors, that things that may or not be true. It only causes problems for people, trust me. I know people that spread rumors about one of my friends that they slept together. It did not end well for that girl. She got cussed out on a phone call and on a group chat. Now she just hates everybody. Now she hates everyone, but she brought it upon herself. I mean, I still speak, I can tell she doesn't want to talk to me because the person she was talking about was my best friend in it, so, but, as a man of God, I love everybody equally. I love everyone for who they are, no matter what they've done. The past is the past. Things, the past has already happened. There's nothing you can do about it. I've made some mistakes as well. I've said some things I shouldn't have said before. Maybe spread a little secrets and rumors here and there back in the day. But I don't choose to do that anymore. That's not me anymore. I need people to see that difference in me. I need people to see the love of Jesus in me, in my life. Because if I indulge in all these, if you indulge in all these things that everyone else is doing that's normal, right? It doesn't help anyone. It doesn't help you. It doesn't help them. When people see that you're different, when people notice that you're different, naturally they'll get curious. Naturally they'll compare themselves to you. Naturally, what's so different about him? Why is his life so? Why is he so happy? Why does he look so free? Why does he have so much good character? Why can he stand on what he believes? They'll look at you, they'll admire you, and then they'll eventually they'll come up to you and ask you, like, what's up with you? Like, why are you so different? Like, are you a Christian? So it could be whatever religion, they could ask you, are you religious? You go to church, like, for me, that's what happens. They'll ask me, like, what church do you go to? I didn't know you were of this faith, help me to find a church. That's how you evangelize through your life. You evangelize through your life, essentially. You inspire people with yourself, like, just be yourself. As long as you're consuming the right things, you're starving all these bad habits, you're starving your bad instincts, bad intuition, bad impulses, you're starving them. Eventually you're creating, you're creating space for better habits, for good habits, reading, meditating, eating right, gym, journaling. You're freeing up space. Like, when you kill these habits, you're freeing up space for better habits. And all these habits will build your character. And that is what people will see. People will see the charisma at the surface level, but then when they get to know you deeper, or when they're observing you and look deeper into you, your character is what truly will speak for you. And you have to build up your character by building the right habits. build the right habits. Do the right things. That's how you build habits. You do the right things. It's your actions that make your habits. And then to start to do the right things, it all starts in your head, bro, in your thoughts. You need to discard any negative impulses you have in your head. Just do the right things, consume the right books, pray, have that spiritual connection. It all starts inward, bro. It starts in, then slowly starts to translate outside, and then that's what creates who you are, your character. If like maybe you struggle with all the spiritual side of things, I like to think of it in terms of my vision for myself, my higher self. What would my higher self be doing right now? What would my higher self do in this situation? How would my higher self respond? And truly be honest, like, even if it's with my higher self associate with these people, you're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to think of it like that. Will my higher self entertain this invite to this place, or go to this place in the first place? Would my higher self make time for his goals, or make time for social activity? Unless social activity is part of your higher self's goals, then do you, but you have to realize that vision by letting it translate into your your actions, which create your habits, which create your character. Please, it was really sad to hear her just give up like that, give up to people's opinions, but it is what it is. I'll keep talking to her, and I'll let you know how she's doing as well. Because she chooses to surround herself with the same people that, that stab her with negativity constantly every day. She even lives with these people, right? And I'm just kind of thinking, like, you have to literally do what's best for yourself. It's survival of the fittest. There's no time to wait. There's no time for letting it. You're just letting your soul rot. You're dampening your spirituality. You're dampening your spirit in general. Like, you're dampening your potential. If you're constantly surrounded by negative energy, it'll be like a ball chain. I still trying to climb out. Negativity is literally like a chain, like weights. It's like weights around your waist, around your ankle. That's why anyone that was close to me that was negative, I had to cut them off like that, bro. Anyone that complained constantly, anyone that liked to attract negative energy, let's say they gossiped a lot, let's say they spread rumors, things like that, cut them off. They like to talk smack about people constantly. Naturally, they do that. You have to cut them off too. And yeah, it's easy to fall into that category of people. It's easy for your friends to fall into that category of people. It's very easy. Gossiping is one of the most common innocent looking sins, but it has dire consequences. It has dire consequences. Even me, I need to be careful, because anyone I think about, literally, they appear the next hour, they appear the next day. They just appear, like, I don't know, the resonance is starting to show more now. And I'm grateful to God I've gotten to this point, and I pray that you guys also get to that point too. I'm about to join Bible study for my church. But then moral of the story, right? Moral of the story. Build a good character by looking inward. Start inward and let your actions speak for yourself. Second, moral of the story. People, remember that whatever people think about you is based off their perspective and whatever they've lived, their personal experience. Literally whatever they think or say to you is their personal problem to deal with. Literally, it's the problem. You could think someone is lame for thinking you're lame. Where do we go from there? You can't even. There's nothing the other person can say. If they say, "Oh, Vic, Vic, you're a this, that. You're lame. You're goofy. You're this." I can think you're stupid for thinking I'm goofy. It's literally all about the perspective. You have to let things people have inside them to bounce off you, unless it's positive. Honestly, I want to see that occurrence from that particular person, that this person likes to dismiss any positive thing I have to say. You know, when I tell them my goals and aspirations, they laugh. Literally, they laugh in your face. You need to isolate yourself. Literally, you need to find new friends. Find new friends. Heal on the inside. Heal spiritually and get closer to God, and all these things will be added onto you. Literally, just focus on God, seriously. When you focus on God, whatever's going on inside you will start to purify, and you'll have pure thoughts, pure actions, pure intentions, pure impulses. Just remember to keep on consulting God, and before you make decisions and things like that. Yeah, stay blessed.